Hey, everybody, and welcome to ABA Inside Track preview episode for episode 31.
That's large.
Wow, we've had a lot of these, huh?
Large number.
A lot of these. Well, hey there, I'm your host, Robert Perry Cruz, with my fabulous co-hosts.
Hey, it's Diana.
It's Jackie, and I have a ponytail in.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like we had an episode where you had a ponytail in it. I don't know if it's as big a twist as you think.
It's big.
It's
big,
big?
man.
It's a big twist?
Yeah,
okay.
it's big.
Because if you think of last year at this time, I had no hair, and now I have some hair. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really not actually long enough to put in a ponytail, but it's okay.
It's good. It's like a...
It's cute. It's a pony.
It's a pone. It's like not long enough for a ponytail. It's like that middle prompt. Pone. Pone. So then...
Can you do two tiny pigtails?
No. No. Then
Okay,
I will
good,
just
'cause
look
that
10
would
years
you
old.
Could you do a
like
side 80s?
An infant.
Like an 80s
Yeah.
one? Like,
Then I would
hey.
look like an infant. Then I would look like my infant daughter.
Oh, okay.
No, you can't do a side. You have to have long hair to do a side pony.
Yeah, that's hard.
Oh, okay. I don't understand.
But
that.
anyway-
Rob doesn't know.
But anyway, this is not actually a show about how
My
to
hair.
do hairstyles, or specifically Jackie's hairstyles. This is a show where we talk about research in the behavior analytic field. You might not know that from our preview episodes, in which we really just tell you the articles that we will be discussing and our full-length podcast episode that comes out next week. We use this episode to tell you what that will be about so that you can get your articles and rate them excitedly, and then get ready for the discussion in the full-length episode. And then we talk about whatever random stuff like ponytails that comes to mind. So why don't we start with our topic for next week? Now, for those of you who are watching this actually as this comes out, as opposed to in the future, where we don't know what season it is almost summertime here.
Even though it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it. Hasn't really been temperature-wise.
It's been like 50
And
and
we all have
Summerish.
long sleeves on.
Yep.
And I have my wool hat right here.
Yeah, so it doesn't feel like it, but it's going to be summertime, which means a lot of folks have some free time. A lot of professors and researchers have a little bit of time off, and some of them have been polite enough and kind enough to say, hey, AB Inside Track, stop emailing me. Fine, I'll be on your show. And so we're actually going to have a couple episodes coming up with some guests, which, again, is not our normal format, but that's not because we don't like guests. We just don't always have guests around. But when they want to come on, or when we ask them and they say yes, we are more than happy to have them join us. So one of our next guests, actually our next guest, is going to be...
It's definite.
It's definite. We know it. We know it's
It's
happening.
really happening.
Is Dr. Judah Axe from Simmons College here in Boston, Massachusetts, who is going to be talking with us about problem solving. He called up and said he had 99 problems and all the research to solve them.
The end.
The end.
It's pretty good.
No. So we're going to be
Hey,
reading...
I have a problem.
Oh, what's your problem?
All right.
What's your problem, man?
A man is in a house. The house has 4 walls. All the walls face south. A bear is walking around the house. What color is the bear?
Is the bear white? Is that it? Is that the answer?
Jackie?
I don't understand.
Yep, Rob, you're right. Ding, 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 ding.
But how?
The bear is white. Do you want to explain why?
He's in the northern hemisphere? He's in it.
Well, all the walls face
Right.
south.
Yeah, so he's up at the top of the world.
Oh, okay. That's at not the northern
The southern
hemisphere. It's the North Pole.
Oh.
Yeah, North Pole. That's what I meant.
He's at the
Oh.
North Pole. He's
I was-
directly on the North Pole.
And the twist, that man is Santa Claus.
Dun, dun, dun.
You didn't
And
know that
it's
part
a
of the
killer polar bear.
And it was all a dream.
I can't do those types of things. When people tell me that, my mind goes blank, and it's like, I'm like, I don't understand life.
But that is a definition as an example of problem solving.
Yeah.
But I didn't do any of the real problem-solving steps. I just remembered that. So that was more like an intraverbal response
true,
than
that is
anything.
That's actually very true,
Mhm.
Rob. But if you hadn't known the answer, you could have gone through a series of steps. So the idea with problem solving is that the answer is something that is within your grasp, and that it's in your repertoire. It's something that you've probably
your mind file.
exhibited
It's in your
before.
mind
It's in
file.
your mind file. No, it's not, but it is in your past behavioral repertoire, and it's something that, given the right conditions, would serve as a reinforcer in a particular situation. But at other times, if you just went around saying the bear is white, it must be a polar bear, that wouldn't make any sense. It has to be under these particular conditions. So the fact that all the walls face south and that the bear is circling the house should tell you that the house must be on the North Pole, and then from there you have to figure out that only Polar bears live at the North Pole, and polar bears are white. Ta-da!
Ah,
You solved your problem.
I did it.
So I thought you were gonna say, if you have a problem, yo, I'll solve it.
Oh, and check out a hook while the DJ
My
revolves. Well,
DJ.
Dr. Judah X, our DJ, revolves it.
Revolves it.
Dr. Judah, DJ.
Yeah.
Well, so problem solving.
So wait, I just want to tell you one more time.
Yes.
I told you before, but I'm going to tell the audience at home that I just recently, I am 36 years old and have listened to this song many, many times. Used to think it said, while the DJ dissolves it.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know. I was
The
like,
ice. He dissolves the ice.
yeah.
It's Dr. Science, the
Back
DJ.
into water.
While the DJ dissolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Yeah. So I found out through singing dissolves it, and these two looked at me and they're like, no.
That's not it. It's
No,
not the lyric.
it's not dissolve. It's
Revolves.
Oh.
Revolves.
Revolves.
Like a
Two
record.
turntables and a microphone.
Oh,
If it makes you feel any better, I
Yeah.
used to think the Beatles album Revolver was about a gun, but it's actually just a term for a record that you just keep letting play over and over because it's
Oh.
so
I didn't know
good.
that.
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
not
yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
No, yeah, so that's why it's Revolver, because it just keeps revolving because it's such a great
They
album.
don't have guns in the
It keeps
UK.
going around and around.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was very weird for the Beatles to want to be like, oh, it's like a Revolver because we love talking about guns in our songs.
I have one more.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
It's
One-
it's a great album. If you haven't
I've-
heard Revolver,
It's
One-
the best.
No.
The best Beatles.
No.
it's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
No,
'cause
it's not.
No.
What,
you're gonna get your
what's
Sgt.
your
Pepper's
favorite?
probably gonna.
What's your favorite Beatles album?
I mean, it might be Revolver. Sgt. Pepper's really amazing.
Sergeant Pepper's mine.
The White Album's mine.
But I also want you to know that Macy Gray's song. I used to think that it said, "I wear goggles when you are not near."
What does it
My
say?
world crumbles. I'm not sure. And I'm like, I
Did
wear
you-
goggles when you are not near.
Nice. Did you see her on Fuller House?
Yeah, I did. It was awesome.
It was terrible.
No, it was so great. I love Fuller House.
We
and I
mentioned
love
Fuller
Macy
House
Gray.
a lot on this show.
Yeah, we do. It's because your children watch it, and
That's
I'm
true.
a child.
She's a great singer, but
She's a great singer. But anyway,
yeah.
problem
Not a
solving.
good
All
guest
right.
star on Fuller House. So problem solving. So if you're wondering, oh, how do I solve the problem if I have to listen to these anecdotes anymore? Well, first you hit the stop button. No, don't hit stop button. We need you to
Wait,
listen.
we're moving on. We're moving
on.
on.
Moving on. Okay. We've got 2 articles that Dr. Axe recommended that we discuss, and they are, in no particular order, a problem-solving approach to social skills training and employment settings with mentally retarded youth. That is an article from 1989. That is why we're using such
wouldn't
old
name it that
terms.
now.
We wouldn't use that term anymore. By Hyun-Suk Park and Robert Gaylord-Ross from the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, 1989. And Training Preschool Children to Use Visual Imagining as a Problem-Solving Strategy for Complex Categorization Tasks by Kisamore, Carr, and LeBlanc from the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, 2011. So those are our 2 articles to discuss next week with Dr.
Good
Axe.
ones. This is a cool topic.
Look forward to it. Be
Yeah.
there.
Or not.
No, you should.
I mean, do.
So I was looking at Facebook
Mm-hmm.
today, just hanging out, looking at Facebook, and I decided to peruse our
Wait, before you go into this anecdote, Jack, this sounds a lot like you're getting into some sort of an erratum.
Oh yeah, I am.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you new to the show,
Sorry.
this is our section where we originally made this to be places where people get
I got
emails to tell us
excited.
how we got wrong on things,
Which is what errata means.
which is what errata means. But
It's
most
error.
people just write nice things, so we said, hey, let's just share those too. And we like the name, so we kept it. So this is the section where we talk about other things.
Yeah. So I was looking at our Facebook posts from our friends from afar, our Facebook friends, and when I just have to bring up that someone put this awesome meme on our meme on our page where it's Batman and
Robin.
Batman?
Robin. Yeah,
Batman and Robin. And Robin
Is that Batman?
I'm so
With the bat ears?
It's Batman. I'm not sure.
And the Batman symbol?
And so it's Mary O'Brien put it on our page.
Hey, Mary.
Hey Mary, and it's from a while ago, but I just saw it again and it made me giggle for like 15 minutes. So I figured I should bring it up just so everyone can see it. You should look at, and it says it just happens out of the, and it looks like Robin's gonna say blue, and it says BL ... But before he can say blue, Batman's smacking him in the face, and he says all behavior serves a function. So I just love that. So thanks, Mary,
That's awesome.
Thank
for
you,
making
Mary.
my morning.
If you have fun memes to share, please always feel free to do so on our Facebook page. We really do enjoy seeing them.
Yeah, We do. And I also enjoyed seeing that some people were making their pocket ethics books. So if you made one, take a picture and show us, because I love to see that everyone loves my pocket handbooks.
Yes, we will make sure everyone knows your name and we share your picture so that you are infamous in the realm of pocket handbooks.
You should probably hashtag it.
Yeah.
Pocket handbook.
Pocket ethics.
Pocket ethics.
Pocket ethics. Hashtag pocket ethics. Yeah.
Cool.
That's all.
That's
all I have.
Simultaneously cooled. And I had some nice emails from a listener who was not a BCBA, but did attend a prestigious university that I also attended. Brown University, so but this is from Rebecca Witonsky, who emailed to let me know that she had been listening to the show and wanted to sort of talk about where we got the idea from the show, because she's not a behavior analyst herself. She is a teacher of entrepreneurship as well as an advocate for individuals with autism, because she actually is an adult who was diagnosed with autism in her 30s. So she wanted to share that, and she shared some of her writings, which you can find on differentbrains.com, and she wrote a really nice piece. She wrote some personal pieces as well about what that process was like, having the diagnosis so late in adulthood, and then also a really nice piece on ways that the workplace can change and shift, and kind of things to know if you are an adult or young adult with a disability, or specifically autism, in terms of continuing employment and things to be aware of, because if you read her writings, you'll see that it was certainly very challenging. So, she went to Brown University, so she knows her stuff, but even that wasn't enough to get over some of the challenges that she faced. So it was a really great read. So that'll be up on the Facebook page probably the day after this goes up. But please take a look at that. And Rebecca, thanks so much for getting in touch and sharing that with us and with our listeners.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Rebecca.
And then Diana, because we don't want to leave you out, you also had something you wanted to share. You had a chart you found online.
Yeah, I can do that.
If you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Chart.
Cool. So we're going to post this as well, because it reads better visually than me trying to describe it. But I came across this probably on Facebook somewhere as well, and it's a really nice infographic that was designed by some high school students. Let me see if I can tell you their names. It's from High Tech High Media Arts, and the students were Deanna and Skylar. And then I believe most likely their teacher was Michael Shermer, who helped oversee this creation of this infographic. But it's called the Bologna Detection Kit. And the idea here is that it offers several different questions that you could ask to try and determine if a particular treatment or some type of scientific claim is worthwhile in pursuit, or if it is just a bunch of baloney. So the infographic is laid out like a big bologna sandwich, and then each of the questions that you could ask about this particular source are condiments that you could put on your bologna sandwich. Oh. So there's the bologna's at the bottom, the other piece of bread's at the top, and then in between there's a mustard, a mayo, a salt, an onion, a cheese, a cucumber, a pepper, a spinach, an avocado, and a tomato. And the questions are things like, number 1, how reliable is the source of the claim? Number 2, does the source make other similar claims? Number 3, have the claims been verified by someone else?
That's fun.
Number 4, does this fit with the way the world works? Number 5, has anyone tried to disprove this claim? Number 6, where does the preponderance of evidence point? 7, is the claimant playing by the rules of science? 8, is the claimant providing positive evidence? 9, does the new theory account for as many phenomena as the old theory? And 10, are personal beliefs driving the claim? And then it says if a claim can't answer all of these questions, it's probably baloney.
Baloney. Hippy, dippy, baloney.
I loved this infographic. It's so cool, and we'll post it so you guys can see it and in more detail. This is something that I review with my students all the time, is trying to figure out what on the internet might be an effective treatment for autism and what probably is not, and there are several red flags you should look out for, and this covers pretty much all of them. So it's a really cool tool, and I recommend everyone take a look.
Great.
Thanks, Deanna and Skylar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I think that's all that we have time for errata this episode. So I guess that just leaves us with our social media presences. So we are ABA Inside Track. That's what you've been listening to or watching. You can find us on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or wherever you get your podcasts. You can find us online at abainsidetrack.com, where pretty much every social media site. I just noticed your head is doing the thing.
Yeah.
It's adorable. Thanks so much. You can find us pretty much anywhere as ABA Inside Track, Facebook, Twitter. Facebook, we really do try to have something interesting almost every single day. I think we might be running out of interesting things. I always worry about that, but then interesting things keep happening.
No, the world is very interesting.
The world just keeps a turning. That's always nice. So we have those places to go, and you can find these videos on YouTube if you are so interested in seeing our smiling faces. You can also email us at abainsidetrack@gmail.com. So post to the Facebook page or send us messages on Twitter or email us. And if you like, we'd love to share what you have, especially your ethics, your pocket ethics. #pocket ethics. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll have our full-length episode on problem solving with Dr. Axe out next week. But until then, keep responding. Bye!